without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
They run it with a rookie from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. Fighting through it, he's got space.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They run it with Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs.
Break. 42. Got one. Yeah.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Pushing tacklers aside, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. 24th pick in the spring by Oakland was Josh Jacobs. Only rushed for 640 yards last year at Alabama, but when you consider the offensive depth chart they had, it makes it understandable. So young, won't turn 22 until February, and they're really hoping that the veteran presence of 30-year-old Doug Martin can be a guiding light for Jacobs. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
On 2nd down now. It's Jacobs, still going, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. Still on his feet. Tremont Williams, a veteran corner there on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. Watch tight.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The tight end lead down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Conley. He'll let this go for the end zone. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general.
Ready? 10-2 stop. My 50. Record.
On 1st and 10, Conley. And this one complete to Jermaine Gresham. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
18 Gator.
On first down, Richard. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. To throw on 2nd down, Conley. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Conley. He's going to loft one, and this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Down. 90 Wolf.
On the draw, Richard. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Running is Jacobs. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Off-play action. Conley. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Ryan Grant with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes.
Here we go. 70, Indy. 2.
They'll run on first down. Richard. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. Skirts by him at the 35. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Hunter Renfrow.
Let's go. 18, Gator. 22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers. Get it.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs.
Come on, set. 60 or. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Let's go.
On the ground, Jacobs will get the 3rd quarter started. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Jacobs now. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. Blake Martinez, the NFC's leading tackler a year ago, in on the stop. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Conley, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Ryan Grant, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Okay, ready?
50's the mark. Right here. Watch left. Wild Bill.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. This is Richard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. 2nd and 1. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Like Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams came to the Raiders in March. Came up the coast from L.A., where he caught 41 balls last year with the Chargers. His best year was 2016 when the Chargers were still in San Diego. Over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, and the Raiders really have high hopes for this 27-year-old receiver. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jermaine Gresham, his 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys continue to pour it on.
Ready. 50, plant. Hey, keep it up. Get it.
Throwing on 1st down. Conley. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. This quarterback now, pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's 1st and 10. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling.
Let's go. 10-2 side.
They go play action here on 1st down. They'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Conley over the middle. He's got Tyrell Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown, baby. Touchdown. Touchdown.
On the double.
42, Mike 42.
61, matchbox lights. Get it.
Off the play fake. Conley. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to catch. On first down, Jacobs. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Josh Jacobs is...
Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Ready?
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And now look at him go. 30, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, touchdown.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Snap.
On first down, Jacobs. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
We got all day.
Ready. 10 Lobo.
50, Mike, 50. Hey.
Big grip.
They'll run on first down. Richard. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Caught right side, Gresham.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. He can run for it, and he will. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
70, Indy.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost...
Conley's pass complete.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Raiders, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Ay, 20 of lovers, that's 20 goons. And ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
All right, get moving, men. I don't want to see anyone walking around. Winners do not walk. Let's see some hustle out there today. We got a big game this week.
Got it. All right. Let's go. 60 outlaw. Fire.
How many of y'all came to win?
Asking my name, huh?
You ready? ST.
Come on, set. And 2 star. Get it.
But I wouldn't trade with you. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like
18 Gator.
I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Yeah, shorty, she's a pro ride. Living up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find.
Here we go.
My bag like
60 or.
Competition shit.
Ready, ready.
Say no, putting live from the winning side. Ready, try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, down the tide? You will never know.
Set, ready. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Now.
Hey, yo, I need that. Big chicks, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. All my hit is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do?
Down. 30 base.
What I do? Lace up the shoes.
Hit it.
Now what I do? Lace up the shoes. Chase up the news. Yeah. In the case on the news. What I do?
All right, man, bring it in tight. Bring it in tight. Let me tell you something. That was the best practice of the season. Not a single mental mistake. That's the type of practice championship teams have. Keep it up.
Might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired.